And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. Then it's Kemp. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And for Indiana, Roy Hibbert is out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Miller. And it's George in at the small forward. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Miller kicks to Halliburton. To the middle, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. For 3, Durant, and the 3 ball is good.
Roy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Miller against Harden. Pass to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. George, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Harden can't hit.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now, here's George. Spin. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
You got to love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Now here's Harden.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And no good that time. Good D by Miller. And so Miller will bring it up for Indiana. O'Neal a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Hibbert. It's tipped. The dive for the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Halliburton. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from 3-point territory. Look out.
Durant inside. Defended by George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Durant hits them both. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen. Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a three of his own there.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The wide open look for Durant. And good coming on the assist by Kemp. KD's got 8 points. And so here is Indiana. O'Neal outside. Out to Miller. Launches it. And the Pacers another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Outside, George. Back to Halliburton. Fires the 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Harden kicks to Westbrook. KD looking around. Miller against Harden. Hardenstein with the screen on Miller. And Hibbert with the block. Pass to George. Stolen by Durant. Harden inside the three-point line. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
It matters not where James Harden finds himself on the floor. He is a legit threat to put the ball in the basket.
And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Miller.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Pass to Durant. Westbrook kicks to KD. Hardenstein with the screen on George. A nice shot by KD.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Westbrook with the steal. And Kemp now on top of the key. The kick out to Westbrook, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Artests, he's checked in for the Pacers. Ray Allen is checked in for the Thunder. Now here's Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, "There's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here." Kevin?
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Durant against O'Neal. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. Halliburton's got 8.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kev, he's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
Now, here's Westbrook. Harden. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, Russell Westbrook, great unselfishness right there, dropping dimes and continuing to work.
O'Neal passes to Halliburton. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
The Pacers making a switch here. Siakam's checked in, and a switch here also for Oak. Williams is checked in. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. From the arc, it's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's the floater, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
Well, Westbrook has these floaters down to a science. He gets it over the defense right in time.
Siakam outside. Outside Artest. Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot over Westbrook. And it's Halliburton missing. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 16-7 run. Allen kicks to Williams. Westbrook scanning the floor. The kick out to Williams. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And the Pacers with possession here. 6-point game. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. There's Siakam. No scoring in this one. Pass to Artest. Halliburton on the wing. 5 on the clock. the mark and the drought continues.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Harden against Miller. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
The three from Harden. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 6. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Hibbert finds Miller. Back to Hibbert. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team, all right.
They throw good, Roy Hibbert. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. O'Neal's checked in for Siakam. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Miller. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. And Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
Now, here is O'Neal. And it's sent back by KD. Releases. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. KD's got 13.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here is our test. Nothing on the board. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And here's KD for 3. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And defenses know what O'Neal can do with the rock all over him that time.
The Pacers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. That one misses. The Thunder leading by 8. Outside, SGA. And here is Durant. He's got 16. Over our test. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Oklahoma City. He nailed it from long range in that quarter, winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Jalen Williams is out there with Durant. Then it's Allen. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in its center. Siakam outside. Outside Artest. O'Neal a screen on Williams. Clock at 4. Pulls it up. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Artest. It's Durant on the wing. Covered by Siakam. A nice shot by KD.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Allen outside. From 12 feet out. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. KD against Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. And so Indiana again turning it over.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Paul George, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Kemp's checked in. Pass to KD. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Boy, a little bit of separation inside and taking advantage is Paul George.
Pass to KD. Good D by Siakam. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. The Thunder leading by 8. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Allen against McConnell. Fires away from way outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, George. O'Neal sets the screen for George. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from George. Here's KD. That shot off the mark. Good D by Siakam. Now McConnell. Still without a basket. Outside Artest. Nailed from three-point land. And now just a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. Here's Kemp. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with his natural strength, defending Kemp on the interior is always a challenge. All the defense can do there was foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First free throw is good. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Halliburton's checked in for T.J. McConnell.
And this is the guy, Sean Kemp. All the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
Thunder have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Harden finds Kemp. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Here's KD. Allen passes to Durant. Puts up a three. Durant drains it from distance.
Oh boy, don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back over to you guys.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. That's good from Durant. Pacers trail by 8. And Artest with the basket on the assist by George. Artest's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
And it's Durant missing. Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Indiana moving it around. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Miller's checked in for the Pacers. Russell Westbrook in for Oklahoma City. Here's Westbrook. Allen outside. Back to Westbrook. To the paint and stolen by Siakam. O'Neal kicks to Miller. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Miller. O'Neal a screen on Allen. Shot clock at 6. And it's George missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Durant. He's got 26. Hits the three-point bomb. Westbrook's got his third bucket of the night.
If you're Russell Westbrook, you've got to balance that ability with getting downhill with making range shots, and he delivers there.
And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Allen for the three. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's George. 9 points in the game so far. Over Allen. George with the bucket. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
Tries from 10, and that one hits back iron. Pacers trail by 7. That doesn't go either for George. Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Halliburton against Allen. For 3, Westbrook. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Russell Westbrook. Pacers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Ray Allen. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Thunder leading by 6. SGA passes to Westbrook. Miller against Gilgeous-Alexander. Kemp a screen on Halliburton. Harden finds Kemp. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by George. Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. O'Neal sets the screen for George. It's good from long range. George has got 14 points.
Well, Paul George able to keep that shot high in the air. This is a dangerous long-range bomber.
Back to SGA. Feeds away. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Sabonis subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hasn't made one yet. Inside, Halliburton with the steal. Three-pointer. Westbrook pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
From deep Harden. Offensive rebound. Kemp. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. O'Neal comes in for Sabonis. Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Kevin Durant comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers trail by 6. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Halliburton passes to George. Basket counts. 16 points for Paul George.
Boy, you have to love his demeanor today. Paul George has been dialed in, nothing distracting him.
Harden kicks to KD. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Kemp with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Hibbert. O'Neal passes to Halliburton. It's Miller on the wing. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Over in the corner, Kemp. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Durant. Puts up a deep 3. Durant, the long-range shot, finds its mark.
Now, Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Miller, the pass to Halliburton. 1:07 left to play in the first half. O'Neal is screen on Harden. Miller outside, and the Pacers another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Kemp, bounce pass. Hartenstein with the screen on George. Durant comes back with a 3.
Kevin Durant does such a good job of reading the defense and attacking any weakness he might anticipate.
Miller outside, back to Halliburton. From deep, George knocks down the 3-ball. George has got 19 points.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden dishes to Durant. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton up top. There's Miller with the 3. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Pacers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The Pacers with the lead. We've got Jermaine O'Neal. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Miller. Then it's George, and it's Hibbert in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. He's off on the first.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And he's good on the second. Thunder trailing by 3. Harden with it. Looking to end his cold spell. Nobody near Kemp. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Kemp's got 10.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
Now, here is George. O'Neal a screen on KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. The Thunder pull it in. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Harden. Kemp inside. He's covered by Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Halliburton passes to Miller. Back to Halliburton. And here's George for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th assist on the night. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. And here's George for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
There is no doubt in the mind there of Paul George. What an answer.
Outside Durant. Back to Westbrook from past the arc. And the Thunder another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's George. He's got 26. Pass to Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And Westbrook gets it to go.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch-and-shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's George on the wing. Miller outside, fires from deep, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 4, and then Kemp slams it in.
I just love the unselfishness in the play of Kevin Durant. He said he wants to play the game the right way. Nice example there.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 11, and they get it outside for George. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Kemp passes to Durant. And good coming on the assist by Kemp. And now an 8-point Oklahoma City lead. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. George looking around. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Misses the 3. The Pacers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Pass to Hibbert. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 13. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, how hard does Russell Westbrook attack the defense in the paint? He is fantastic at forcing the issue.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
And both free throws good for Westbrook.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Out to the right wing. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pacers trail by 7. Down low. Inside. And Miller with the basket on the assist by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists tonight. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Kemp a screen on Miller. Here's Harden. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Oh my goodness, what an elusive move by James Harden. Not only the ability to put it on the deck, but the ability to make that shot. That's tough.
1 shot.
And Indiana making a change here. Artest is checked in. Harden no good on the free throw.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Now, here is Miller. 14 points for him. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 5. Hibbert kicks to O'Neal. Miller outside. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Hartenstein with the screen on O'Neal. Throws it up high, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. The Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in, and a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Allen's checked in for Kemp. Allen for the three. Good on the three-point shot. Allen's got 8 points.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Miller outside. McConnell sets a screen for Miller. And Indiana, another three.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here is our test. 10 points in the game so far. Cans it from downtown.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Harden up top, covered by Miller. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Pacers trail by 4. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And here's Harden for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to McConnell. Miller with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Miller's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Harden outside. The 3 from KD. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Miller outside. Hibbert with a screen for Miller. And Indiana, another 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Our test on the way. Allen defending. No good on that one.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And the layup falls. Allen's got 10.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
Now McConnell. He has yet to score. Good D by Westbrook. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Well, Doris, T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connector for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Kev, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
Now O'Neal after the missed 3 from KD. Artest the pass to McConnell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook. The Pacers have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. First free throw is good. Siakam is checked in for Roy Hibbert. The Thunder also changing it up. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for James Harden. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And both free throws good for McConnell. There's 1:59 left in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pass to McConnell. Back to O'Neal. Miller, the pass to O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. And it's tied up with that one. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Pass to KD. They double-team KD. Nobody near Allen. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
McConnell scanning the floor. O'Neal on the wing. Clock at 6. Over Williams. O'Neal misses. The Thunder shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And Indiana shooting it beautiful here in the 3rd, 56% from the field. Pass to McConnell. Siakam outside. Here's Nembhard. Indiana moving the ball around. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Holmgren. Still yet to score. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Okay, might be young, but that's a grown man finish from Mr. Holmgren. Right on the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
A shot.
A free throw off from Holmgren.
Boy, you think about the size and skill set that should allow Chet Holmgren to be very good for a very long time.
From deep, George drills it from outside. George has got 10 points in just the second half. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Pacers lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got Sean Kemp. Allen is out there with Williams. Then it's Harden. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. Now, here is Halliburton. And George kicks to Halliburton. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Indiana.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Williams, a screen on Halliburton. SGA passes to Harden. Looking to get it going. SGA from outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Outside Artest. The 3. The rebound by Kemp. Kemp's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Inside and stolen by Siakam. Halliburton for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Kemp with a screen for Harden. To the paint, Paul George with the steal. Ray Allen grabs the board.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And it's Kemp with the jam.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Takes it out to Siakam. And the Pacers another 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Outside, SGA. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The kick out to Williams. A 3-pointer, no good. Indiana leading by 4. George passes to Halliburton. Shoots Alexander. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Kemp. Harden outside. Kemp a screen on George. Back to Kemp. Shoots. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
A beast around the hoop. Kemp beating great defense there.
And George kicks to Halliburton. Back to Sabonis. And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Hibbert's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Hartenstein's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. 6 on the shot. Here's Siakam. The rebound by Kemp. Thunder trailing by 4. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Kemp with the steal. Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. Over Halliburton, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now, here's Halliburton. Outside for our test. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 9 assists now tonight. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. To the inside and stolen by Hibbert. And again the turnover by the Pacers. And some changes here for the Pacers. O'Neal comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Miller's subbed in for Halliburton. The Thunder also changing it up. Kevin Durant comes in for Allen. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Thunder trailing by 5. Westbrook, no good. Artest against KD. Artest dishes to George. Miller outside over Westbrook. Miller, no up. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Artest with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Artest. The 3 from George. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, SGA. Durant sets a screen for Gilgeous Alexander. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shea Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Thunder trailing by 3. KD with it. Durant drawing the double team. Kemp finds Westbrook. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Indiana's won 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to George. The tray. The Thunder pull it in. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. KD draws the double. Kemp with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Outside Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Over Miller. Westbrook, no good. Indiana leading by 3. O'Neal inside. KD's on him. O'Neal, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. The Pacers shooting the pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Miller with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And George kicks to Miller. Pass to O'Neal. Indiana moving it around. Artest. Here's Hibbert. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Halliburton's checked in for Ron Artest. James Harden, he's checked in for the Thunder. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's Kemp. Outside, KD. Pass to Harden. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Westbrook off the ground, so quick into the rise and fire. What a tough cover.
Here's George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Harden the pass to Hartenstein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Elbow. 2.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so Miller will bring it up for Indiana. Burton outside. Offline with his 3. Thunder have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Harden kicks to Durant. To take the lead. Kemp. It's good on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 2.
I'd say you have to body him up, but who has the body to keep Kemp from getting where he wants to go?
Kemp against George. And it's sent back by Kemp. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The Pacers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Connects on the J.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Here's Westbrook. The three is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
The Thunder have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Now Hartenstein. Now Westbrook. Got it to go off the glass.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
And here's Halliburton. Outside George. Another shot. Harden pulls it down. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. It's in there.
Russell Westbrook having one of those nights. This is one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
Outside, George. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense. Yeah, the defender all over.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And so George will bring it up for Indiana.
You see, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
Drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Westbrook against Halliburton. Rebounded by Halliburton. Here's George. Now O'Neal. Can't get it.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards. There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's George. Shoots. It falls.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now here's Westbrook. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, sticks the putback.
Just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. Timeout called the Pacers. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Here's Halliburton. Puts up the three. Buries the deep ball.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player of the game, Kevin Durant.